He always wants to know more. He studies the game, and it kind of drives him to get to where he's been today in terms of his abilities. So something that a lot of people in here may not know about Cade is Cade is extremely good with kids. I know, like young kids. My personal son, he's 6 and he's up at the field a lot. And Cade always does such a good job of taking the initiative to spend time with my son. And just 2 days ago, he was up there and Cade grabbed the football, started throwing the football with him. So that says a lot about him. And you know, I know Cade, he's actually started coaching a youth baseball team. And I know he's done a really good job of that. And with that, I think it's really changed his perspective a lot, seeing that side of it, being a coach. And I think it's helped him a lot so far in his senior year. But Cade is he's a two-way player. He's a pitcher for us. He also plays in first base. And we're expecting a really big senior year for Cade. With that being said, it's time to put pen to paper. Cade, congratulations, buddy. We're proud of you.
I'm really honored to have this opportunity today. I first give the glory to God for my faith and trust in Him have gotten me through a lot of life. I continue to trust His will. There are so many people who have had a part in me being at this table today. My family, who gave up so much to support me through these years and stood by me through it all. Coach Hardy, Coach Phillips, Coach Watkins, and Coach Fairwood. Thank you for your time, patience, and the way you care about me, not just as a player, but as a person. Help me be better, become better on and off the field. To my travel ball coaches, thank you for taking my time in travel ball enjoyable, full of memories, and for all you've done. Travel ball has truly been some of the best times. I'll never forget it. To my teammates, thank you for being my family on and off the field. We shared so many great memories and we're not done yet. To my friends, your support and encouragement has been everything to me. And to the coaches at Piedmont, I appreciate this honor and promise to give all I have this opportunity. I'm truly grateful for everyone who's been a part of this journey, and I'm excited for what's ahead. Continue to represent school and what I do. Thank you.
On a personal note, I used to live next door to those folks, and when my son would get out and run around the neighborhood when he was about 3, Cade was always really kind to him. So I echo what you said. What a fantastic young man he is, and a really good baseball player. Just get a round of applause. Now let's bring our head women's soccer coach up, Coach Molly McCarty.
But let us not go without saying that this senior group, including the ones who are sitting here in support of them, have led our school system to the playoffs each season, including a Sweet 16, a Final Four, and a state championship appearance. They've all contributed to our success. But when I truly delve into the legacy of this 2026 group that they will leave behind, it is that of resiliency. In every playoff game that ended our season, they played into overtime, refusing to quit, facing adversity head on. I will never question your resiliency to face adversity. They defeated it rather not in the score of the game, but in their heart. Every time I ever think of this game, this is what I will think of. Jeremiah 29:11. For I know the plans I have for you, says the Lord. Plans to prosper you, not to harm you. Plans to give you hope in the future. So combining 52 years of soccer experience among the 4 of you, playing the sport that's taking them to the next journey, they're signing their letter of intent to the next level. This moment's not meant to change you, but to grow you, and growth is a beautiful opportunity. If you're a club soccer family, you know the sacrifice it truly takes to get to this moment. For that, I'm truly grateful to you. Thank you to the parents, to the families, to the coaches, our Jefferson Community, Alliance Soccer Club, and Atlanta Fire United for passionately pouring into these young ladies. Our first signee is Ava. Ava, since knowing you at 7 years old, you knew wholeheartedly that soccer was your future. In fact, when I asked the girls for their extracurriculars, you stated, I sometimes wonder what it's like to have free time. When you have a passion and love for something, it's all you work for. As long as I've known Ava and her family, soccer is life. Well, Ava, your moment's here. You've worked for this. I will never forget when we opened your car door in third grade at the academy. You got out wearing Jefferson soccer hoodie. The first thing you said was, "I can't wait to be a soccer driver." For the 2025 Midfielder of the Year and First Team All Region, you have wholeheartedly etched your legacy. Chance up, Ava. You may sing.
First, I want to say thank you for all for being here today to celebrate not only one of the biggest moments of my life, but all the other amazing athletes signing today. Signing to play Division I soccer at Coastal Carolina University is a dream come true, something I've been working towards since the first time I kicked the ball. This journey hasn't always been easy. There have been early mornings, long practices, tough losses, and moments where I questioned if I ever make it here today. But every challenge, every setback, and every ounce of effort brought me one step closer to this day. I want to start by thanking God. I wouldn't be where I am today without Him. Next, I want to thank my family, especially my mom and dad. You've been my biggest supporter from day one. Mom, thank you for being my rock, my best friend, for calming me down after tough games, and for always reminding me of my word when I couldn't see it myself. You've been at every game, cheering louder than anyone, and I'll never forget that. Dad, you're my biggest role model. Thank you for pushing me to give my all, even when I was tired or frustrated. You taught me that hard work and commitment really means what it really means, and that lesson has carried me here today. Every long drive, every tournament weekend, every pep talk, none of it was unmotivated. Even the ones where I would much rather walk home. I wouldn't be here without you both. I also want to thank my brother Victor. You've been one of my biggest inspirations and supporters through all this. Whether it's playing in the backyard, pushing me to work harder, or just being there on my own to make me laugh. When things got tough, you've always had my back. You showed me what it means to compete with heart and to never give up. I've always looked up to you more than you probably realize, and I'm so grateful for everything you've done for me. The advice, the encouragement, and the constant belief that I could get here. I couldn't have asked for a better brother or teammate of mine. Thank you to my coaches, Coach Mirza, Coach Steven, Coach Garth, Coach Kayla, Coach Blair, and most of all Coach McCarty, who pushed me to be better, taught me discipline, and helped shape not just the player, but the person I am today. I also want to thank my weight training coaches, Coach Morgan, Coach Brown, and Coach Willie, for pushing me to get stronger every day, not just physically, but mentally too. The discipline and confidence I built in the weight room have played a huge role in helping me reach this point. Thank you to my teammates, my second family, for making this journey so much fun, and for competing beside me through it all. Thank you, Maren, Sandy, and Ariel, for never failing to make the long drive becoming worth it, and more enjoyable. Y'all truly are like sisters to me. To Coastal Carolina, thank you for giving me the opportunity to continue playing the sport I love at the next level. I'm beyond excited to wear teal and represent the Chanticleer with pride, passion, and hard work every single day. This moment means more than just a signature on paper. It's proof that dedication and faith truly pay off. I can't wait for this next chapter and go Chants.
Gabby, I remember the first time I saw you on a soccer field at the end of your 8th grade year. You had the biggest smile on your face. No one on that field smiled brighter than you. The most memorable moment of you as a soccer dragon was your first goal against East Side your freshman year. It set the tone for the entire game and remains one of the most beautiful goals I've ever seen on our turf. I can still picture you turning to celebrate, that smile lighting up your team. Gabby, God's truly blessed you with an incredible gift, the ability to make things happen on the soccer field. Being named Offensive Player of the Year and earning First Team All-Region honors are just reflections of the impact you've made. Your contributions to Jefferson soccer will always be remembered. Gabby, go ignite the flame at liberty.
Hi everyone. Thank you all so much for being here today. First and foremost, I want to give all the praise, all my family, thank you for being my #1 supporters through everything. To my parents, I can easily say I wouldn't be anywhere near the player or person I am today without you. Dad, thank you for being the best coach I could ever ask for all the countless trainings, the time, the patience, and for teaching me everything I know about soccer. You've been there every step of the way, and I'm so lucky I get to call you my dad and also my coach. Mom, thank you for being my best friend through it all. You've stood by me through everything I know, always believing in me no matter what. I look up to you every single day, and I'm so thankful that God blessed me with such an amazing mom. Life wouldn't be the same without you. Thank you for everything. Words can't express how thankful I am for both of you, for all that you've done and continue to do for me. I love you both more than you know. To my brothers, Max and Kyle, I've been watching you both play for as long as I can remember. I've looked up to you my whole life, and I've always hoped to become like you, both on and off the field. You inspire me every single day to be the best player and person I can be, and I'm so grateful that God made me the best players. Thank you to all my teammates and friends. It has been great having this experience alongside all of you. To the Puerto Rican national team, I'm so thankful for the experiences and opportunities that have come from being a part of this federation. Thank you for becoming a team I consider my second family. I love you all so much. I want to thank all my teachers, coaches, and trainers who have helped me get to this point. Thank you, Coach Brick, Coach Brown, Coach Morgan, Coach Navis, the AFP coaching staff, and the Jefferson coaching staff. Shout out to Caroline and Watson for being the best trainers. A huge thank you to Coach Lang, Coach Torrey, and Coach Kaylee at Liberty for giving me the opportunity to be part of such an incredible soccer program, one that stands for so much more than just the game itself. I'm beyond excited to see what God has in store for this next chapter and to use the passion and talent He's given me over the next 4 years to glorify Him. Thank you all again for your love and support, and go Lions.
Chloe, at the end of your 5th grade year, you attended a summer skills clinic with us. It was the first time Jasmine teached you too. There was no doubt then, and no doubt in the present, that you were going to be something fierce on the soccer field. Giving your heart and your time to the Athens YMCA and all of your extracurriculars outside of soccer for what it truly molded you to the well-rounded young lady you have become. Nicknamed the Great Wall of Chloe by soccer daddy Marshall Lamb, who is in attendance, Chloe has contributed to numerous shutouts and has been recognized for first and second team all-region. Her future lies in the engineering field. I am thankful that you can continue what you love with an amazing program at South Carolina State that will continue to make you the best. Go Bulldogs out, Chloe.
I am sitting here today not solely off my athletic ability, but from the loving support my family, friends, coaches, and so many other individuals have poured into my life. I started playing soccer at the age of 4, not having any idea of how to kick a soccer ball or what it actually means to score a goal. If I'm being honest, I was a clueless kid, only motivated by the snaps we received after the game. As I got older, my competitive edge started to come out. I started dedicating multiple hours into my sport, determined not to let anyone get past me. In my younger years, I played at the Athens YMCA and was on the co-ed soccer team. Playing against some bunch of boys led me into wanting to be stronger, faster, and an overall better soccer player. That mindset stuck with me and carried me through my middle and high school years. There's always going to be someone better than you, but not everyone has the drive to outwork you. Now I can say all of that hard work has paid off and led me to this moment. As mentioned earlier, none of this would be possible without my support system. To my mom, thank you for all the travel hours, pre-game text messages, college road trips, and everything in between you have done to help me reach my dreams. To my dad, thank you for always reminding me to just keep living and always being honest and telling me what I need to hear rather than what I wanted to hear. And to my brother, Chance, thanks for being my biggest hype man and always cheering me on the sidelines. Love you guys. To all my coaches, Coach CJ, Coach McCarty, Coach Kayla and Blair, Coach Brown, Coach Morgan, and all of my other coaches, Thank you for all the training sessions you have prepared to help me develop me as a player. To my current and past teammates, thanks for pushing me at practice and for the encouragement you have shown in games, fitness tests, and in the classroom. I've met amazing people through this sport, and I'm so thankful for all of you. Big thanks to Coach Richardson for allowing me to be part of the SU State women's soccer program. I am so excited about the next coming year and can't wait to get to work. Last but importantly not least, none of this would be possible without God. He has been with me through it all in ups and downs. Without him, my dreams and goals will not be true. To close, I want to leave with this. Mark 9:23. Everything is possible for one who believes. If you have faith and work hard, you can accomplish your dreams. Go Dragons, but for now, go Dogs.
Jasmine, if my mind serves me correctly, you and your sister Jada are the creation of my oh honey Savior. When you play soccer, you play it with all of your might. When you go all out. My most memorable moment of you was the Sweet 16 game your freshman year against Midtown. Was your moment to shine. We pushed you in against a defense that had never seen your capability. When you got on that field, you never stopped. You gave everything you had. The opposing coach looks over at me and says, "Well, my fault didn't have her in it." I am thankful for your legacy, Jasmine, and what it means to be family. You've always been a teammate first, and that definitely comes from you. But the war is not as you can to me.
First, I want to thank God for giving me the ability and opportunity to play the sport I love. Next, I want to thank my parents for the endless amount of time and money, as well as encouragement to achieve my goals. I want to thank my siblings, Jada and Jared, for always pushing me to be better in every aspect of life. I want to thank my teammates from school and club for countlessly reminding me why I love soccer and always being people I could go to, no matter what. And lastly, I want to thank Coach McCarty, Coach CJ, and Coach Latour for helping me achieve my dream of college soccer. Forever go Dragons, but for the next 4, go Lions.
Four wonderful young ladies right there. Hey, let's bring our head softball coach, Coach Alan Dudley, up to the podium.
I've got the privilege to talk about Reagan Hayes. We've got a couple of the travel coaches here. She plays basketball, and I know that they would echo a lot of the things I'm going to say about Reagan because it is an honor to be able to coach her. To be around her is a privilege. If you know Reagan, you know how much of a joy and a light that she is to those around her. Comes from a great family of athletes and coaches, and you can tell that by the way that she leads and the things that she does as a player on the field are great, but who she is as a person is unbelievable. And I want to tell kind of 3 stories that kind of go to each of those aspects about Reagan. Her junior year, she had a shoulder injury, and the kind of person that she is, she wanted to be at everything. Even if she had an appointment at PT, she would text me, or she'd come by me and say, "Coach, I can't be at practice today, but if there's anything I can do to help the team or whatever when I get back, I want to do that." And that just kind of speaks to who she is. She's a very selfless leader, a tremendous teammate. The next thing is this summer. We do a lot over the summer, and our team was kind of trying to find its place in June. And during July, we met with the seniors and kind of talked to get some leadership to step up. And Reagan came to me and she said, "Coach, if it's okay, I'd like to bring the team together before practice and work on a few things." So I said, "Absolutely." So get to the facility, and before I can even walk in, I hear this roar and this beating on things. My foot won't go along, so I go in. And all they're doing in the locker room is they're practicing their cheers. They're practicing cheering on one another, how they're going to do things. And that really was the embodiment of our team this year. If you ever watched us play, you knew that our team's energy, culture, all of those things were infectious, and that really drove us to the success that we had for winning the region championship.
Jefferson for always reminding me that who I am as a person matters far more than who I am as an athlete. Mom, thank you for being my #1 fan. You've seen me at my best and my worst, that you've never stopped believing in me. Thank you for always being the loudest voice in the crowd cheering me on. Dad, thank you for teaching me everything I know about softball. From my first throw and catch to being there for my first swing after surgery, you've been by my side through it all. You're not the typical softball dad. You don't yell at me when I make an error or make me nervous after a bad game. You love me through it all, even when I give you attitude, and I can never thank you enough for that. To my siblings, thank you for being my best friends in life and always supporting me throughout the years. To my coaches, thank you, Coach Bailey, Coach Boswick, and the rest of the high school staff for giving me the best 4 years I could have ever asked for. Thank you, Coach Candace and Coach Wilson, for always reminding me of the fun in softball. You both bring so much joy and light into my life. Thank you to my basketball coaches, Coach Thompson, Coach Parks, Coach Day, and Coach Brown, for always supporting me in my softball journey. And thank you to Coach Morgan, Coach Brown, and Coach Navis for your time, effort, and dedication. A special thank you to my physical therapists, Caitlin and Julie, who all helped me through one of my hardest times with my shoulder injury. Your encouragement and care helped me come back stronger, and I truly couldn't have done it without you. To my friends and teammates, your support and love means the world to me, and I'm so thankful to have you all by my side. And lastly, a huge thank you to Coach Jesse and the young hair staff for this amazing opportunity. I can't wait to see what God has planned for me in this next chapter. I'm beyond grateful for Jefferson and all that it's done for me. Thank you all again for your love and support. Go Mountain Lions.
All right, if Ray has ever given you attitude, raise your hand. Good. I'm a little surprised right there. What an outstanding young lady. All right, our final coach representing our wrestling, men's and women's wrestling programs, Coach Kyle Hardy. Coach Kyle Baird.
First, I just want to congratulate everybody up here today. It's an honor to be able to do the things we get to do. But I just want to say a few words about Ava here. Her story is a unique one. It's one I'm extremely proud to tell. If you told me a few years ago that Ava would be standing here as a champion wrestler, I would have believed it, but only because I know her fierce potential. However, the truth is, Ava didn't initially choose wrestling. I practically pulled her out of the classroom to get her to try it. I saw the athleticism, the drive, and the competitive fire, but wrestling is a unique beast in itself. And yet, once Ava stepped on the mat, something clicked. She didn't just participate, she fell in love with the grind, the intensity, the solitary battle of the sport. It quickly became clear that this was no longer something that she was doing for me, but something that she was doing for herself. The self-driven passion immediately translated to results. In her very first year, through sheer hard work and dedication, they didn't just finish the season, she qualified for the state tournament. That accomplishment alone is phenomenal for a first-year wrestler. But Ava doesn't settle. She took the fire into her second year and elevated her game, battling all the way through to the final match to become a state runner-up. Those achievements didn't come easily. They demanded countless hours of drilling, pushing past the point of exhaustion. And here's where the true character shines. Ava possesses the rare ability to be coached hard, even when she doesn't want to. The coach's job is to often push boundaries and demand perfection. And Ava has always responded to that pressure with growth, not resistance. She understands that constructive criticism and tough love are the tools that sharpen the learner, and that commitment to excellence is what has shaped her into the athlete and leader she is today. Ava, you show everyone here that when you commit your heart to something, you can achieve anything. And I'm incredibly proud of you. We're honored that you play a small role in the journey. We're excited for you to begin the next chapter as an archery captain.
First, I just want to thank all of you for being here today. My family, coaches, teammates, teachers, friends, and everyone who supported me along the way. This day means so much to me, and I wouldn't be here without each of you. First, I want to thank God for giving me the ability to play the sport I love at the next level. To my parents and family, thank you for believing in me through everything, for the rides to early practices, the long weekends at tournaments, and for always being there when I needed encouragement or tough love. You've taught me what hard work and commitment really mean. Mom, thank you for always making sure I'm not in my head and staring at practice all day. Thank you to my dad for always making sure I'm humble and making sure I have the things I need. To my grandparents, thank you for your unconditional love and support, making sure you're always there, even best support system. To my coaches, thank you for pushing me to be better every single day, not just as an athlete, but as a person. To Coach Barrett, thank you for harassing me every day of freshman year in wrestling. I wouldn't be here without you. To my newest coach, Coach Wyatt, I learned so much from you in a short time. You're teaching me to not only become the best wrestler I can be, but the best version of myself off the mat. Coach Seaman, thank you for toughening me up even if it meant frustrated tears. Thank you, Coach Cunningham, for all of your off-the-wall sayings. And I had to say the best for last. Thank you, Coach Morgan, for never letting me slack off and always setting me to a higher standard. I truly am so grateful for each of you in my life. You've helped me grow in ways I didn't think were possible and taught me what it takes to be at the next level. To my teammates, you're like sisters to me. We've been through wins, losses, long practices, and unforgettable memories together. You've made this journey so enjoyable, and I'll never forget the bond we've built. And to my school and community, thank you for always showing love and support. Representing this program has been one of the best experiences of my life. I want to also thank one of my biggest mentors, Caroline. I truly look up to you in so many more ways than one, even though you probably humbled me the most. Also, thank you, Miss Morgan, for always making sure my head is on my shoulders. I love and appreciate you both so much. Today, I'm so excited to announce that I'll be continuing my athletic and academic career at Montreat College. This next chapter is something I've dreamed about for a long time, and I'm ready to keep working, keep learning, and represent my new team with pride. Thank you, Coach Reyes, for believing in me and giving me the opportunity to wrestle at the next level. I know this is just the beginning, and I can't wait to see what's next. Thank you all again for being part of my journey. Go Cavs.
Next, we have Roman. Been spending a long time with him. And as I look at you, Roman, you're surrounded by your family, your friends, your teammates in the stands. I don't just see you as a championship wrestler. I see a combination of years of relentless effort, profound maturity, and unwavering commitment to the excellence. It's easy to look at the numbers in DNA, talking about over 100 career wins in high school, which is an historic achievement in itself, and then adding 3 consecutive state championships on top of that, which is 4th. Those statistics are phenomenal, but they are only half the story. They are simply proof of the character that Roman built when no one was watching. In the first practice, Roman showed quiet determination, but it was his willingness to be coached that truly set him apart. He didn't just listen, he absorbed. He took critiques, no matter how hard, and used them as fuel. That rare blend of immense talent and genuine humility is what shapes a champion. His growth from promising young athlete to dominant wrestler he is today has been a masterclass in trusting the process, adapting when things got tough, and always seeking to learn more technique before refining one more move. But more important than his victories on the mat, and the journey we've shared off from that. It is one of the greatest honors in my coaching career to help Roman grow as a man through these years. The lessons he's learned in discipline, resilience, and leadership are what we truly work toward. And I know we will carry them with him long after his wrestling days are done. That privilege is something I don't take for granted for a second. Now the journey continues. Roman is ready to take his talent, dedication, and his championship mindset to the next level at Appalachian State University. To the Mountaineers, you're gaining not just a phenomenal athlete, but a fantastic human being who will elevate the program. Roman, thank you for making these years unforgettable. We're immensely proud of you.
First, I want to thank God, my family, teammates, and all the coaches who have been part of this journey. Dad, thank you for always pushing me and helping me see where I could grow. And Mom, thank you for keeping me healthy and for all the behind-the-scenes work that people rarely notice, but I always appreciate. To my sister, thank you for supporting me at all the tournaments throughout the years. And I want to thank Coach Dustin. You set the tone really early. You made me really tough all those sprints over the years. Zach, our private sessions, and Joe in that 3-quarter have been really clutch. I've definitely won some matches that I shouldn't have, and Coach Beard definitely knows that. Joey, you've been like a big brother to me. Those countless hours on the mat meant a lot. And Coach Beard, I couldn't ask for a better high school coach. Thank you for pushing me and whipping me freshman year, but we both know that won't happen anymore. And thank you to Coaches Cunningham, Seaman, and Coach White. Everything you poured into me over the past few years, and Coach White this year. I'm excited for what's ahead as an App State Mountaineer, and I'm looking forward to working with Coach John Mark Manley and continuing to grow as a wrestler and a person. Thank you to all my friends for showing up and supporting me today. It means more than you know. finally, thank you, Coach Navis, for putting this together for everyone. And you've done a lot for me over the past 4 years, and I really appreciate it. Thank you.
Next, not the least, is Dallas Russell. Dallas, your journey through the sport of wrestling has been a testament.
And they don't go unmatched. To Gandy, you know that you'll always be my rock. Thank you for always supporting me, win, lose, or draw, and being the sweetest person to walk this planet. Special shout out to Coach Earl at GSP and Coach Green at P4P Boxing. Thank you for Jefferson football, for all the countless memories with my boys. You guys know I would do anything to be able to be out there and play with you guys one more snap. Y'all get that dub tomorrow. Anyways, I can't wait to continue my senior year of wrestling and chasing another team and an individual title, state title. I want to thank all my friends, teammates, and family members that helped me get to this point. As always, go Dragons, Student Nation, let's ride.
George, Jefferson, I'm sorry. I love you guys.
I've always wanted to do this. Boomer!
We're going to do it better than that. Boomer! I feel like Pat McAfee. Hey, this is an outstanding group of young men and women. I love these kids. Give them a round of applause. All right, if you are supposed to be in second period, head to second period. This concludes our ceremony.